What is going on YouTube? Hit it back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, VeChain, as well as the S&P 500. As you guys know, I like to do a different cryptocurrency here on the channel every single week with your help. So definitely make sure to comment down in the comment section below your favorite altcoin that you would like to see reviewed here on the channel in next week's video. I will be picking one to review. Now, more importantly, what we're going to be looking at in today's episode is the slow but steady movements back down to the downside. We're starting to see a lot of these cryptocurrencies start to retest that top resistance level, the price ceiling, or the top of the trend line, and start to reverse lower and correcting downwards. The biggest thing that I've noticed is as we're starting to head back down, we're either breaking through our moving averages or getting close to retesting our moving averages, which is definitely an interesting sign that we have to take a look at. Most of the time, I do believe we're probably going to be moving back down to our bottom supports and our price floor, as I don't think we're going to be holding out much longer due to the fact that we retested overbought and we need to consolidate back down. There might be the possibility of Bitcoin may be headed down to, let's say, at most 35K, or at least 35K, if at most the bottom of $29,000 or $30,000. And XRP specifically, we could see a very similar movement, but probably back down to about $53 from where its current price is at 70 cents. So there's definitely some interesting movements right now going on. Otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and let's jump into today's episode. Alright guys, so yesterday we talked about why we were falling within the market overall. We did a video basically talking about the possible correction that we're starting to see and that markets are starting to dip. Today we're still down about 0.72%. Overall markets are kind of consolidating. We're not really seeing a big plummet like we have in the past, but we are still on the slow verge of correcting lower. And as you guys can see, quickly flipping through these cryptocurrencies here, XRP, I have Ethereum, we have Bitcoin, as well as VeChain. Most of these are hitting some sort of top resistance on the cryptocurrencies. You can see I even have Ascend EX pulled up here. We kind of talked about it for quite some time in last week's videos, but we can pull up the charts here. This is Bitcoin right now to USDT, and moving to, we could do, let's say, the daily chart. You can get a better understanding of what exactly I'm referring to just by extending this outwards. You can kind of see how we're playing around with these charts and where I believe we're probably going to correct down to. Now, for the most part, you guys can see very similar on the Bitcoin pattern right here that there is a downtrend and bottom support at 30K. Very similar to the same price movement that we have right here pulled up on AscendEX, where the downtrend is pretty much leading this coin back to the bottom. And then we do have a small horizontal line as bottom support right at about 30K right here. So you can see how there is this downtrend and we do have a bottom support, and it's very clear right now. The thing that I want you guys to take notice of as I make these a little bit darker is understanding that we are still creating these lower high formations. Even with this right here, I'm going to just draw this out for you guys in green. You can see we have 1, 2, and then this would be the third confirmation of the top resistance, creating lower high formations, heading back down to bottom support closer to 30K. Now understand that we are trading inside the 730 and 90-day moving averages right now, and for the 30-day moving average, you can see it's right at about $35,000. Understand that's very similar to where we were just discussing. Notice how the price kind of splits right at 35K. It seems that we've had trouble staying above here in the past as we were using it as some sort of resistance, and that's pretty much right on cue with that current moving average, that 30-day moving average. So I would not be surprised if we first see some sort of support at 35K and then correct back to the downside. Very similar on Bitcoin here. It's kind of where that price line kind of cuts through right at 35K. We've used it as a support, flipping bearish, and I do believe that prices are going to be coming back down to 35K and then potentially down to 30K, which would be a really good short opportunity. Obviously, reasons we're falling is because of the lower high formations that we're creating, and I do believe we're going to see this consolidation filling in this gap until probably mid to end of September, unfortunately, but there is still plenty of opportunity to short this to the downside and leverage it to the upside, and then obviously at any point we decide to break through either the downtrend or the support, we'll know to either short the crap out of it or buy in for a long opportunity. Now, what's interesting is it's very easy to short. I've been kind of testing out AscendiX for the past couple of days, and it's really not a bad exchange. The thing that I do like about it is they have other trading pairs like Bitcoin to all the other cryptos. You can do Ethereum to Bitcoin or XRP to Bitcoin, Binance, Link, ADA, or Litecoin to Bitcoin, all these other trading pairs and options. And that can be pretty much within all these cryptos. You can even see, like, if I pulled up XRP really quickly, they have XRP usually just to Bitcoin and USDT. So a lot of people were asking me, well, what other exchanges are there where you can actually buy and sell cryptocurrency, specifically XRP? AscendiX is one of those, and I've linked it in the description. But if you go onto their margin trading and you do their professional trading, if we're anticipating a short either down to 35K or down to 30,000, it wouldn't be that hard to just enter your margin that you want, let's say 100 or whatever it is, enter the amount you want to do, and then literally just sell Bitcoin and short this to the downside. It really doesn't seem that difficult. Pulling up the professional here. They also have futures trading, which is also pretty cool if you guys wanted to test it out. But more importantly, looking at like XRP and so on and so forth, what I've noticed with XRP is a very similar pattern with these other altcoins and cryptocurrencies. Notice how most of them are at some point hitting its top resistance on these moving averages. So for XRP, it's the top of the moving average. For Ethereum, it looks like we're coming back down. Besides that, Bitcoin broke through its moving average right here, and VeChain is right about to retest its moving average right here as well. So a lot of these cryptocurrencies seem to be battling some sort of resistance, also becoming overbought at some point, which was XRP as well as Bitcoin and VeChain. Even Ethereum became overbought. All these cryptocurrencies are seemingly hitting a high, especially after a 40% run to the upside, and they don't seem to be holding out that very well at all, and immediately I'm starting to anticipate reversals back down. You can see the resistances that it's currently battling right now, and they're all signaling potential reversals. We've lost the volume. Volume is kind of trickling out of these coins. Obviously, there is that resistance at top here that obviously, if at any point we break through, like for XRP, this top resistance, we know to switch bullish. But even for Bitcoin, they're all very strong. It is a resistance, and if we do break through the top resistance, we'll obviously flip bullish as well. Same thing with VeChain, breaking through these supports right here and flipping upwards. But for the most part, I do believe we are going to continue to reverse downwards. We did go into specifics with this in yesterday's video, and it's merely just consolidation right now. We're not really seeing much movement at all, to be honest with you, within these cryptocurrencies. Not entirely sure why, but it's pretty much just been consolidation. As of yesterday and today, there has not been that much movement at all floating around within these current prices. Even for Ethereum, we haven't really done anything but just kind of float around here. Ethereum pretty much opened and is currently trading at the same price it did a couple of hours ago, and we're not really seeing such a big movement. It was the first rejection yesterday for Ethereum to kind of get rejected from that top resistance level, but most of these cryptocurrencies, for the most part, have either consolidated or started the correction right now, but within the past 2 days, haven't really done much movement at all. There's been very little volume in regards to seeing a big drop or a big reversal to the upside. But you can see even today we're seeing just consolidation. Regardless, we did close yesterday for Bitcoin below its moving average, which is a good sign for me in regards to shorting this, which I am going to be taking advantage of soon. Even for VeChain right here, it's really just been consolidation. There's been not much movement, and we've kind of just been trading sideways, or starting to develop patterns of trading sideways. So it'll be interesting to see how exactly we play out the rest of the market the next couple of days. But I do believe the bear market is not over with. I know a lot of people are still thinking that we're in a bull market. I'd like to disagree, unfortunately. There's still lower high formations. We're still creating these lower lows and lower highs. We have yet to create higher highs and higher lows. So we are still in a bearish direction. It's more so a descending triangle that's forming here more than anything else. I mean, there are some other patterns people can look at. They tend to see, stuff like this. I don't know how you guys want to look at it, but personally with me, I'm just seeing the downtrend right here, and I'm seeing how prices are getting slowly pushed into the bottom support here, which will at some point consolidate and then make the deciding factor. Are we going to break up? Are we going to correct downwards at this point somewhere in here? So it's merely just a consolidation. I know this is very similar to what I said yesterday, but we haven't seen much movement at all in either direction. But I am getting ready to short this once again. The fact that if we can really consolidate and close below supports here, then I do anticipate a short opportunity down to 35K, which you can do on AscendiX or your favorite or your other favorite, cryptocurrency leveraging platform. But definitely check AscendiX out. They're very good. I've used them. They have tons of different trading options. You can buy, sell, leverage trade, all these different things. I did link them in the description down below, so I highly recommend checking them out. But that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. S&P 500 looks okay. Once again, pretty much at a wall here with its current resistance level. We are starting to flip bullish, actually. We don't look too bad. But you can see that there's kind of this price ceiling right here at 44.21, which we haven't been able to break through. Yesterday was a big day of reversing back to the same resistance level we have been at for quite some time now. It literally started on the 26th, and we've been consolidating all the way to the 3rd of August, where we've just been kind of retesting this top resistance. And I do believe very soon we are going to be able to break through that, as we've kind of lowered ourselves right now on the daily charts. And I'm just curious as to what we look like on the weekly. Oh, yeah, extremely overbought. That's crazy. We are at a very high point in the current market right now. I'd be shocked if we continue up. I do believe that in the next couple of days or next couple of weeks, if anything, we'll probably see a reversal just to lower ourselves back down. We've done it for years now. Even this consolidation, it does pull us all the way back down to bottom support, back down to 50 at some point or another. So I would not be surprised if we do see a dip that pulls us back down to 50 on the RSI. Otherwise, guys, it's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. Definitely make sure to check out AscendDX if you have not. Otherwise, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.